the focus is also about consumers and what they could do in these trying times. What's your prescription to all of this?
Can you repeat the last part of your question?
Yes, well, I was asking about, obviously, the consumers. They are bearing the brunt of all of this. What's your prescription in terms of what the average consumer out there could do to perhaps cut down costs and also to cushion themselves, but particularly as we're not seeing any intervention come through from government at this point?
Well, some of us have always said that when it comes to fuel, because it's a deregulated market, we should always try and look out for the cheapest filling station to buy from. Though people are quoting that prices are around 8 to 9, there are some filling stations that will sell a little bit up below 8 cedis. So anytime you take the total price, there are some indigenous filling stations, OMCs, that will sell 30 pesos to 40 pesos cheaper than Total. So what governments can do, and most people should do, is to look out for the cheaper filling stations and buy from. Most people will say that government should reduce taxes. And then I always, that the 30, 40 pesos that government will take out of the taxes, you are already having that on the pump if you look around and shop.
Right. So you are relying largely on the business cycle, the fact that the markets will be able to correct itself. But we know that will be a short-term measure, particularly
the market will not correct itself. The deregulation is not working well enough for the competition for the market to correct itself. But what I'm saying is that if you are saying that prices are high and somebody is selling it at 8.29 or 8.3, there's somebody who's selling to you at 7.9. So if you ask me what the consumer can do, he can buy cheaper.
Yeah, but that's why I was referring you to the point that would obviously be a short-term measure. The fact that it will obviously increase demand on these OMCs, and then they would obviously increase the price. That's the short-term effect of it. So it won't make much of a difference, will it?
No, it won't, because in the short, these prices on the world market is not a long-term measure. I mean, this war is on now, but I can assure you that what we are looking at is prices which are high in the next a couple of months. By the month of April, prices will come back into the lower 90s.
Right.
When this war starts, because of the uncertainty and nobody knows how it's going to escalate, the market behaves the way it's behaving. But after a while, it will normalize.
Right.
The OPEC countries will most likely have to pump more oil, and the prices will recede. So in the short term, while the prices are high, find a cheaper filling station and buy from. It's the shocks of war. That's why nobody likes war. Unfortunately, there isn't much. We all know that government is trying to even raise more revenue through taxes. So it's very unfortunate that people will say that, oh, but government should reduce taxes.
Right.
Government wants to collect more taxes. How do you now get the same government to reduce taxes?